Hi honeys, it's Michelle. I'm on my way to the grocery store and I thought, why not take you with me? It's just a beautiful day here in Vegas. I'm gonna try when I get out of the car to show you what I get to look at every time I go to the grocery store, scenery wise. I don't know if you can see it when I get in the parking lot or not, but I'm going to get ingredients for 3 meals that I'm making and to get some stuff for lunch, although a lot of it I already have. I'm in kind of like a mood, so like I might go a little wild in there. If you can go wild in the grocery store, that might be me today. Just getting things I might not normally get. Just a few things I want to try, or some old school things I'd like to go back to. You know what? I'm going to park further away. There's a parking spot like not that far away, but I'm thinking, well, one, there's probably people who are in pain walking that would like to park closer. And two, I need to burn off some calories. You can kind of see the mountains over there. So pretty. All right, I filmed, oh, go ahead. I filmed what little I could, but they had music blasting in there pretty much the whole time. So I couldn't film a whole lot. There was really quite the shortage today. Just seemed like everything was kind of empty. If you wanted to be particular about what brand you wanted of things, it might be hard to find it, especially kind of reminded me of the lockdown era, where if you wanted certain brands, you wouldn't find them. Especially like the cheapest brand, the most cost-effective brands were like gone on everything. So I don't know if that's from New Year's or if people think that something's coming. I try to always have a good amount of food on stock, and I like to freeze as much as I can fit in my freezer. And that way, if there is a food shortage, we have food to eat. But I will show you what I got when I get home. Otherwise, it was a very uneventful time in the grocery store. I just tried to enjoy the music, and people were... I really believe the energy you put out is kind of what you get back, because I just find most people, if I'm in a good mood, are in a good mood towards me. If I'm in a bad mood, people aren't very nice to me. So I think that that's a big thing. So I try to enjoy these moments of going to the grocery store. I mean, I go as little as possible, typically. But it's kind of hot in here, I'm sorry. But I feel like I don't get a lot of human interaction anymore with all the staying at home. So I've just decided that, hey, I love going to the grocery store now. And I try to have fun of putting things together as affordable as I can. Oh, and one other thing I want to tell you before I show you everything I bought. So I put together, and I'm not going to mention this anymore because it feels a little braggy to like mention stuff, but I just had to tell you this. So I put together these bags for the women's shelter, the domestic violence shelter. And I ran out of time to drop them off before we went on our trip. And I thought, well, I was feeling guilty about it, but then I thought, well, wait a minute. They're probably getting a bunch of stuff at Christmas, right? And maybe it's not a big deal if I wait another week or two. I noticed our local hockey team, the Golden Knights, their wives were putting things together for the some of the shelters and stuff. And I don't know if it's the shelter I go to, but to donate, but I just thought maybe, it sounded funny. The one I go to, I mean, I go there to donate. I don't go there because I need to, but anyway, so something I really wanted to put in these bags was blankets, something to snuggle with. I wanted to make these bags as cozy as humanly possible, and I just couldn't find any that were what I found to be affordable enough to buy. I mean, I don't mean to sound cheap, but I wanted them to be under $10 if I'm gonna buy 5 of them, right? Because I don't really have a whole lot to give. I'm trying to give what I can, but you know, there's only so much that I have as well. Anyway, so after we got home, something kept telling me to wait, to not drop the bags off yet. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And then today I found out what it was. When I was at the grocery store, they had all of their holiday stuff on clearance, and they had blankets for $4 each. Yes, $4 each. So I'm able to afford them, and I'm able to feel like I'm doing an even better job at making people feel loved and nurtured when they need it the most. So now I'm happy that I waited. I'm home, and I'm going to show you what I got. Sorry, Zelda's running around like a mad woman. What? Speaking of Zelda, I got some cat food. All right, I mentioned in the car I got a bunch of meat and a bunch of stuff to stock up. I got some of this sausage for breakfast tomorrow. I like this real fresh, never frozen sausage for breakfast. It's just delicious. So I decided to get that. I am making cheeseburger pie for dinner. So I got some ground beef for that. And then one of the other meals I'm making this week is chili. So I got another pound of ground beef for the chili. I got mild pork sausage. This is for just a future meal. I've got a couple different things I like to throw together. With this sausage, I like to put noodles and gravy and usually some kind of a vegetable in there, and just make a little Mod Podge kind of meal. And then I got some ground turkey. I'll show you what that's for in a minute. And then I also got some turkey breast. That's for another meal that I'll be making at the end of the week. Okay, they had their stuffing on sale today. What I do with the stuffing is I will make the ground turkey. I'll put stuffing in it. I'll put usually like a cream of chicken soup and some potatoes, and I mix it all together. So that's what this is. And it's nice to have all these ingredients on hand because nothing is going to go bad between now and whenever I make it. I was craving these, so I bought them. No other reason. And if you saw my video where I was in Washington State on the elevator and the woman gave me a hard time about the cookies, these are name brand, and I don't care what anybody says about it, okay? So you can give me a hard time, but I'm going to eat my name brand cookies, okay? They had these Luna bars on sale for $1, and so I got 2 lemon zest Luna bars and 2 white chocolate macadamia. I know Brad loves white chocolate macadamia, so I thought, and we both love lemon too, so I thought that'll be nice to have. It's a snack. I got Brad his favorite, also name brand cookies, Chips Ahoy. I hope she's watching right now. Just pissed off at my extravagant cookie taste. And if you didn't see that video, you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? But I'll link it at the end of the video so you can go watch it if you want. I really like this scent booster that Downy makes, and we like to use this with our sheets. I think it smells really good. So we got that. I got some of this Tom's toothpaste, the travel size. This is our favorite toothpaste, and So when Brad goes on his business trips, if he has to fly or anything, he's got a little travel size there extra. Try to pick it up as often as I can because he obviously goes through it pretty regularly as toothpaste. I am just a huge soup fanatic. I love soup. And I always put saltines in there. And I've been thinking really long and hard about this, you know, because it's very serious. And I've discovered that it's not really the soup, it's the broth that I like so much. So I decided to go ahead and get some broth and just put my saltine crackers in there and see how I like it. Because if that's really what I'm craving, then why mess with all the other stuff? It's so hard to find a soup that I absolutely love. I like the Healthy Choice soup, but most of the other soups I try, I'm just like, meh, it's okay. So I'm just going to try some broth. I got this 50% less sodium beef broth. I got 2 of those. They were on sale, so I kind of went a little nuts with them. I got some vegetable stock. And then this one is actually for the chicken that I'm cooking. Chicken broth, low sodium, and then I'll heat up the rest as my soup too. But got plenty of soup. I got tater tots to go with the cheeseburger pie. We are getting low on our sugar that we use for our coffee, and oddly enough, the last 2 times I've been at the Dollar Tree, they didn't have. I like the raw cane sugar. I don't like the kind that's been bleached. And so I keep looking for it, and it's just not there. So I broke down and got some at the grocery store today. These are so good. These meatballs, they're Italian-style meatballs, all natural. The brand is Cooked Perfect, and we really like these. So I went ahead and got these. They're just a really nice meatball to make and put some barbecue sauce on the top or ketchup on the side, or, you know, whatever you like with your meatballs. But then I'll make our favorite mac and cheese as a side with it, and we just love it. It's just wonderful. We can actually make 1 bag of meatballs. It'll make 2 meals, and then we can do the same with the mac and cheese. I'll make a batch of it, and that'll last 2 meals as well. So it's just nice to have that on hand, especially for those nights when I don't feel like cooking. I also got some second stuffing, but this other stuffing is just as a side for whatever meal. Maybe I need, you know, whatever meal I need to put aside with. I don't know why that was hard to get out. I got Dunkin' Donuts Dolce because Brad and I both love this flavor. Did you hear that, Bradley?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, when I mentioned that things are really getting sparse, that there's not a lot in stock at the grocery store today, I wanted to get real stocked up on things just for the future if we happen to need them. So I went ahead and got, we think these are really good. I got these Bubba burgers, and I'm looking forward to cooking them in that new little grill thing I got. So that'll be nice. This has 6 burgers in it, and so that'll be 3 meals for us. Also got some orange juice. I got this huge bag of chicken breast patties. Okay, so what I do is I've been cooking these in that little grill thing that I got you, that little round grill that was on the Walmart Christmas shopping gift idea. And what we do with these, we just put some mayonnaise on bread or buns and a little bit of seasoning salt and some, what is it, bread and butter, the sliced pickles, and then we put this on there, and it's so good. And you can put cheese on there if you want cheese. It tastes like a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and it's a wonderful lunch. And the other thing I use these for is those nights when I don't feel like cooking. I'll just heat one of these up with some vegetables or something on the side, or mac and cheese or stuffing or whatever. And it's kind of like having chicken nuggets, but the patties are larger, but we don't really care. We just cut them up and they taste fine to us. So that's what we do with those. I got some frozen broccoli. This is for the meal with the chicken. It's chicken, broccoli, cheddar cheese, white egg noodles. So good. It's very natural and clean tasting. The only sauce that is in there, there's some extra garlic that I put in there, and then I use chicken broth, but there's not any like canned anything in there or anything like that. It's just a really nice, natural, delicious meal. I love that stuff. I got, this is my new addiction for breakfast. I really like these Nature Valley Packed Sustained Energy Bars. I really like these ones that are peanut butter and cranberry. They're so good. So good. One of the things I'll be making for lunch this next week is tuna wraps. So I got some Swiss cheese for those. I also got this Tillamook sharp white cheddar, these little snack portions. I really like these, and I like to eat these. Some of my medication that I take at night makes me nauseous, so I like to have this at night when I'm feeling nauseous with like a pickle or something. And then this is the cheddar cheese that I got for the meal with the chicken and the broccoli. Here's the noodles for the chicken meal. I found something that I was actually really excited about. I'm a nerd, what can I say? Organic red wine vinegar with the mother. Have you ever seen this? I've never seen red wine vinegar with a mother before. And I put red wine vinegar on my tuna wraps or sandwiches I make, or so many things. I love red wine vinegar, so I'm excited to try this. And then a snack that I want to have, I got some salsa. I just get whatever's on sale. And then it sounds gross, but you mix it with cottage cheese and you use tortilla chips to dip it. And I just think it's really good. So that's what the salsa is for. I got diced tomatoes for the chili. Pinto beans for the chili. Sausage gravy for the sausage noodle meal that I'll make eventually. Cranberry sauce to go with the ground turkey meal that I'll make eventually. Bread, I usually, got a little smash there. I usually get wheat bread, but I've been kind of craving white, and I decided to just go ahead and be naughty and get what I want. Got some tortilla chips for that snack I was just talking about. Then I've got onions for the cheeseburger pie and the chili. I got a red pepper for the chili, and I got some tomatoes for the tuna wraps. Cottage cheese for that cottage cheese salsa dip. And when we went on the Christmas trip, I got that Folgers instant coffee for the morning, and I actually really liked the flavor of it. I don't know. So I decided to go ahead and get myself some Folgers coffee because I like the flavor, and hey, you know, you like it, you like it. I also got some olive oil because we are running low. I mentioned in the car the blankets. I got 5 of them, and yes, they are Christmas, but I don't think anybody's going to care what's on the blankets. It's the fact that it's something warm to snuggle with, right? These are cute, though. Look at the little gnomes on them. So I got 5 of those, one for each of the packages. And let me show you the other ones look like, just in case you're curious. Got this one. There we go. And then the last thing I got 2 of these. I don't know where the other one went, but oh, there it is, over on the other side of the room. I got 2 of these. This is Kroger's brand that they make, and it's comparable to Quilted Northern, and I find that it actually is quite comparable, and I really like it, but it's less than half the cost. So I can get bougie with my toilet paper and afford doing it. So I'm going to do it. So that's everything that I got. Now I got all of that for, let's see, okay, I saved $47.31 because I bought so many sale items or, yeah, well, sale items. And so the total for all that was $191.60, which I really don't think is bad at all because that's quite a bit of food. I think if we have to get any food in the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably 3 or 4 weeks actually with all the dinner stuff I got, we're probably only going to have to get maybe bread or milk or fresh vegetables or something, but everything else is well accounted for. So I love doing that, just buying a bunch of food, and I can make a bunch of meals with it, and I don't have to go spend so long at the grocery store as often. I try to do this maybe once a month, and otherwise it's just real quick. Pick up 5 things and get out of the store kind of deal. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any input on, I don't know, anything about what I got, let me know.